In a world full of drama and tears and pain, one man stands alone. Together, and the show goes on. Oars in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching LolcowRewind. Ricka Rewind. We got the most diabolical redirect in the LCU. That's right. Welcome, pit fans, pit crew, coming for a pit stop in the Ricka Rewind headquarters. Don't forget to like the stream. Brandon Q coming through off that membership. Cheers, Brandon. RWO for life. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wild day here in the LCU. I saw Tommy C and Josh hosting Reapers. That was a fun show. We have I'll tell you, there was a birthday party. Kid behind the camera's baby boy Mikey had a birthday party. We're going to cover some of that. It looks like Camp Keem is coming into fruition on LolCow Live today. There was a whole lot of discussion, but that's not the only thing we saw on LolCow Live. We saw something come about with the Mike Klum documentary on Copper. Very interesting stuff. I'm very excited to get into that. And I got a little surprise a little later on. If you guys are into the vibe, into the mood, I might have a little something tucked back. And as far as surprises go, there's probably going to be a ton of surprises today because I'll be real with you. Xylie's seat, it's still warm, but these motherfuckers don't want to let it cool. They're gunning for her spot. There's so many people that want to be in that seat on Rewind. I heard names like Ken. I know King Kant, but I know King Kane. It's going to be interesting. I heard people saying they want Batgirl here. I heard Fupa Cheese. I talked to AMAC and Sweet Tea on Fluff the other day, and both of them want to come on and hang out. I think it's a very hot commodity, and I would hate to fill it with someone who doesn't deserve the throne, but I think there are a lot of great people here in the LCU. A lot of really interesting options. And maybe, just maybe, there's somebody watching right now that wants to be a Ricka Rewinder. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this seat. I do know Keemstar is on a mission to hire new men in the LCU. Maybe one of those men is a former YouTuber that's been watching and might want to come in. I got former YouTubers in my DMs all day long. They might want to come sit around, be a Ricka Rewinder. I don't know, man. It's very interesting. It's very interesting where things could go. Me, myself, I got no idea. I don't know what to do. I really don't. You, the chat, like, do you have ideas? Because right now, I'll tell you this, my co-host is the LolCow Rewind chat. If you thought it was crazy how much love Kelly the Instigator gets on other shows, there's a potential Kelly the Instigator in this chat right now that is going to steal my attention, become the one guy of Rewind. There's a one guy of Rewind watching right now. I know it. Brett Casal says, let's be real. We want Xylie in that seat. And I'll be real with you. I think it's possible. I don't know. She's gone now. But who knows? This place... Everybody who was like, you quit, you got fired. How often does that stick? I'm holding out too. I'm holding out too. But like we said, the show goes on. And this is me all up here chilling, like a low-key villain. And I don't know where it's going to go. I have no idea. Keemstar's messaged me saying, who do you want as a host? I told him, I said, get me KSI. Get me iShow Speed. Get me Mr. Beast. And he said, you're fucking stupid. I said, well, can we tone it down a little bit? What about cancel YouTubers? You know? Can we get Call Me Carson? Can we get Call Me Carson? He was like, you're fucking stupid. And I was like, what about Colossal is Crazy? Can we get, he's like, what the fuck is he doing? I was like, I don't know. I'm an old man. I don't know. But you know, there's options. We're gonna figure it out. Iceman for LolcowRewind. I'll tell you this about Iceman. That would not be rewind, but it would be something. He was always trying to rewind on the other shows. I don't think him and I could do a rewind show, but I know him and I could do something. Sweet Tea says, I want to do an episode with Billy eventually. Hey, I think it's going to get very interesting here. Munchkin AFX says, let's go. Let's go. Let's get into here on LolCow Live. Copper shows up with, I guess, a whole lot of piss and vinegar. Audrey was there. It got really heated between Copper and Audrey tonight. So let's take a peek.
Crazy. Okay. All right, I brought in Aubrey in here. Do you want to tell him what you're doing right now? Do you want to tell him or
hey, Aubrey?
What do you mean? I'm deleting. I'm not having you have him anymore.
No,
you're going to fucking delete him right now.
Choose who I'm friends
with.
Actually,
stop. Yes, I do. Stop. This is a coworker of mine. You're going to delete him.
Get away.
And I want to see your DMs with him right now. No, I'm not joking.
No, you don't get to.
He's trying to go up in those DMs. He wants to see the phone. Copper seems like a very controlling boyfriend, right? But also, he's so busy crashing out all the time, you could probably get away with a lot.
No, actually, yes. I do. Actually, I do get to see.
Get the fuck on your show, you idiot.
Nope. Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here. Stop.
Aubrey, stop.
So there's no video. I can only assume they're having a tussle. You think my mic should go up? What are you guys doing here? What are you doing here? Sheesh, I'm going to turn LolCow Live down a little bit too. That should help.
Get up. Give me my fucking mouse.
Give me. Okay, you're literally hurting my middle finger.
Fuck your middle finger.
That sounds like
that was
fun.
an overreaction. I've been nothing but polite. I've just been asking questions for Mike Klum. I'm not trying to become her friend. I'm not trying to get to know her. I'm not.
So yeah, Boogie's been probing into this Copper Cab documentary that Mike Klum's putting on about Copper Cab. Boogie is up inside her DMs, basically writing novels, from what I can tell. There's a clip here in the future that gets us to the novella.
I signed no contract with you. What?
Did you take my fucking phone?
No.
Give me my phone.
No.
Give me my phone.
No. You have to delete him. Okay, literally, you're really gonna kick me in the balls?
Yeah.
He's holding her phone hostage. I don't know if that's illegal. I don't care if that's illegal. It's LolCow Live. We need more crime on LolCow Live. Obviously, don't hit her. Stealing the phone is silly, ridiculous. You know, I think earlier she said her finger was hurting, like he was prying it out of her phone. I hope they're overreacting to situations. This is a couple that plays very ridiculously at times. I don't know. It's. I think it's safe.
My phone.
You have to delete him.
Yeah, totally. I will.
He's actually a cartoon. He gave her the phone back. You have to delete Boogie. There you go.
Aubrey, stop. Can you stop being obnoxious? Aubrey, can you stop being obnoxious? Come here. I need to talk to you in private.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm texting her right now.
Ball World says, Billy, how are you not calling out him screaming at her? Copper screams at everybody. Copper's normal baseline is screaming.
I said, I'm so sorry this happened. He's overreacting. I just need information.
Aubrey, he faked cancer. He is a liar, a fat fucking idiot. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let me have that. No, let me have that back. No. Let me have the phone. I want to see. No. Give me that. Why are you talking to him? First of all, I'm not doing a documentary. That's. Yeah. You think that you're gonna get me to do anything that's crazy, bro?
Turn him up.
If this is a big. If y'all are trolling me right now and trying to prank me, I'm telling you right now, it's not funny. I'm still in the fucking call. Wonderful, lovely. I thought I.
You're still in the call, Copper. So he got the phone back. I think we're going to get into this phone. I'm pretty sure I saw some of the screen caps, so they're going to be coming up. You can hear them in the background. You can hear them arguing. I don't want you talking to him. I don't want you talking to him. Why are you talking to him? It's the documentary, dude. This Mike Klum documentary about Copper might split up Lolcow Live.
Great. Okay, am I muted? Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi. Listen, I'm not Boogie2988, and I'm not Kid Behind the Camera. I'm not making my life into content, my day-to-day life. Sorry if that disappoints you. And not everything is an after a joke. Sorry, not sorry, actually. Fuck you. I have boundaries. Just because you don't doesn't mean everyone operates into the same thing. Fuck yourself, bro.
Would you like to talk?
Was his talking there any louder than he was talking to Aubrey? He just screams at everybody. Am I wrong?
Talk to Mike?
No, I wasn't. And by the way, I wasn't hitting my wife, dumb fucks. I've known Aubrey since 2010. 16 years, not one single issue, not one controversy. I'm a good guy.
682 donated $20. Oh,
Okay,
what's
great.
wrong,
Thank
Ginger
you for the red
Lolcow?
lights.
You seem upset. Could be because you suck.
Cool, bro. That's great.
Could be because you suck. Let's see if we can get the screen cap coming through here. When he brought the phone up, I thought I had the cap for it, but he does eventually get the cap up. It's him talking about the Mike Klum documentary. Let's see what this is. When a little further.
I want to know why you're talking to my wife, why you keep bringing up Mike Klum. There is no documentary happening. I'm not going to be the subject of I'm not going to be the subject of a documentary following a literal pedophile. I'm sorry.
While the members
I'm not a
come
pedophile.
in.
I'm not a toxic person. I'm not EDP. I'm not Boogie2988. I don't fake.
You're funny as fuck, and you got internet history, Copper. And if they dig anything up on you, they're going to make it look super salacious and hilarious. Maybe. I don't know. Like the Boogie documentary was perfect. If Mike Klum could make more of those, W in the chat. Mike Klum making sicko documentaries, they seem to, like, I believe he made it to a news program talking about it. It stirred up a whole lot of questions. Gideon's getting heat over that documentary. It's done a lot, but that's a hard watch. The Boogie documentary was an easy watch. It was goofy. It was ridiculous. It was like you were looking, the person Boogie hurts the most is always himself.
Cancer, I don't have cancer, knock on wood, and I also am not a pedophile. So that doesn't really make much fucking sense. Now, does it? I go into VR chat. I wear diapers from time to time. Sue me. What do you fucking want? I'm not hurting anyone. It's around other adults that like to do age regression. There are no minors present at all because you have to have a verification badge.
Of course.
If the documentary is Copper Cab's history and then a salacious look into him being a diaper regression aficionado, like that's just funny, right? Nobody actually thinks him wearing a diaper is like sick, do you? I don't know. To me, it's just like, it's insane. Like, who needs to regress into a diaper? But Copper Cab says he does. Copper Cab says, he's a man that's always in control, and he has to give up control every once in a while by having a poopy diaper. Jay Machiavelli says, sorry, that's hella weird. Oh, it's hella weird. But I want documentaries. I want to focus on them where I can laugh. And the focus of the documentary, the person is not hurting actual people. Like watching that EDP documentary the entire time, I'm like, I want this to be over, not just the documentary, but EDP's existence, KT Lady says, gives me the ick, but you do you. It might give you the ick. It gives me the LOL. When I'm looking at Copper talking about being in a freaking, like a 3D virtual server with a diaper on, pretending to be a baby, I'm laughing my ass off. Scatty Monkey brings a good point. You need bladder control. You need bladder control. Insane.
You have to literally give VR chat your ID. You have to take a picture of it. You have to take a picture with your actual face in good lighting. They do a whole age verification process.
Sweet Tea in the chat says, I mean, he's a grown man. Which side are you on, Sweet Tea? Because you could say, he's a grown man. Let him wear a diaper if he wants to. Or you could say, he's a grown man. Why the fuck is he wearing diapers? Mr. Snorgwin says, so it's not even a real diaper. I think it's a digital, like, surreal life Sims virtual world diaper. He might have a real Pampers plug and tug shit and play fun time diaper. I don't know how deep this goes. Sweet Tea corrects the chat. Let them wear the diaper. I agree. And I've watched a lot of adult diaper content on YouTube as a reviewer, and it's hilarious. It's some of these people. I remember watching one guy who was a huge adult diaper aficionado. He was like, these water absorbent diapers, I think I could swim in them. He jumped in his pool and almost drowned because the diapers absorbed the pool water and he couldn't stay up. It was funny.
Of course.
The worlds I go to are 18 or older strictly.
So it's
You
crazy
understand?
that
And
you
even in that,
think
I have a group.
Look at Desi back there just putting in work. He's putting in work. I had a whole bunch of videos set up that have disappeared. I'm very angry right now.
a family of friends that I know, and I actually know them in real life. I've met them, and I've met some of them in person. Okay, in the UK. These are all adults. I'm not a creep, so I wear a fucking diaper. I'm a furry. Oh no,
If I may.
furry. Oh,
Is it a furry if you wear a diaper? Would you become a poopy or a pissy if you wear a diaper?
Copper,
fucking deal? What?
allow me to speak. So Mike has done one documentary with a pedophile, not two, because I'm not a fucking pedophile. Secondly, my documentary was primarily financial.
Boogie's not even a sicko. He's a pervert, but that's not even a sicko. You know, there's variants of sicko. Boogie's a perv, though. He's a bit of a perv.
That's a 23-year-old woman behind you, dipshit.
Yeah,
Behind me.
She doesn't
Mine
look
was
that,
about
okay? She
how I
looks a
had
lot
a
younger.
huge
That's a compliment
YouTube
in a
career,
way.
how I turned a little tiny something into something big, and then it eventually flatlined, and I found myself on LolCow Live. Can you name anybody else that had a huge career that flatlined that found themselves on LolCow Live?
Wings
No.
of Redemption?
I can't think of
You.
anyone.
That would be
Oh,
you.
shit.
No. No. First of all, again, you're doing the washed thing that you guys have just like literally.
I'm not
drilled
saying
into the
you're
ground.
washed. I'm saying you have an interesting
Like,
career
Get
trajectory.
new jokes. No.
It's
I
not
have
a
my own
joke.
channel.
You'll know
I'm
when I'm telling a joke. I have very
successful-
I think Copper Cab is definitely a quality candidate for a Mike Klum documentary. It has nothing to do with him being a sicko. If it's goofy diaper stuff, if he looks into his, there's a, I can't remember what he called it. Was it a Celtic, like red Celt or something, about making a community, an ethno-state for gingers in Scotland? He was talking about. That's kind of interesting. That's something I would want to look in if I was a documentarian. There's a lot of interesting stuff you could put into play for Copper Cab. Sweet Tea says that song about how everybody must get stoned stuck in my head. Everybody must get stoned, I guess. You gotta get high to enjoy it. You gotta get high to love it, I suppose. But Copper's really against this documentary. I think he should embrace it just because I want to watch it. I've been following Copper's career for a very long time. I remember when the video like first blew up. That little boy was so angry and I was interested every time something came out. It was internet culture. If you're an old internet head, there was pieces of the internet that were just like everybody knew them, and he's that guy. He was popping before there was a YouTube.
Good comedic timing. I'm saying that you had a trajectory that started low, went really high, and then fell off a little bit, and that's okay. It doesn't make you a loser. It just means you're diversifying. He's interested in how you're making your money now.
Ladies
He's
and
interested in your VR.
Now, Boogie's trying to convince Copper that he should do this documentary. Copper's fighting him on it. I think Copper's going to end up embracing it. I mean, that's if Mike Klum sticks around. Mike Klum might find another person to do a documentary on and give it up because Copper's fighting it so bad. I don't know. I really liked the Boogie 298 Mike Klum documentary. I think everybody did. The EDP documentary, I think everybody who watched it hated it for the right reasons. That was just such a sick show. I don't know. It's a wild world now that we have documentaries of this caliber on YouTube. YouTubers need to step up their game plan. Here comes a little trouble with Desi and her new shirt. Control Della with the $20 dono.
At 99 cents. Desi looks amazing in her new shirt.
Did you
Love
put
you,
it
honey.
on? Did you put it on? Yeah. Do you understand that Keem keeps all the money for this? We make no money from that. He stole. We're lucky we got a shirt out of it. He probably charged me the fucking shirt. Skinflint motherfucker.
See, when Desi wears it, it means something different because she knows Boogie sucks. He probably suck all up on. I don't want to say it. That's icky. I apologize, Boogie. I apologize, Desi. I shouldn't say that. But it means something different to Desi than everybody else. She can wear it and get away with it. Boogie's dad could wear it. I can't say. I can't say that. I can't say that. It means different things to different people. Okay, it means something different to her. She's wearing it proudly.
I'm not
We
nothing
don't
special.
get paid.
Do we? Okay, are we sure that's a real thing? By the way, let's chill out now on the. Okay.
I love you, but that's
Hey,
fucking
I'm not going
Billiard
to.
1970s.
I love how Boogie can just yell at Desi, and she's like, "All things shall pass." She waits 40 seconds and then gives him kisses on the head. Every single time. How does she keep getting away with it? Tracy Montgomery says, "We miss you, Biff." To Xylee, we do. We do. We're in a weird situation here with Rewind. We're getting our bearings. We're finding our footing. We're trying to find our way into the future of what Rewind will be. I have requested no hatred as a co-host. I have requested that, which means Keem will probably put hatred back on Rewind because he doesn't like suggestions. He doesn't like requests. But we'll see. Live was pretty interesting. Some things happened on live too. It looks like Copper is going to Camp Keem. Camp Keem is steamrolling its way into September. I don't know if we got a date yet. I was looking around in announcements. Announcements are kind of empty. We can check the announcements for funsies. Josh became Employee of the Month. Got $1,000 for all the work he does behind the scenes. And that's about it for today. I was hoping for a little more pop to that stop. But Wasabi Cheese says, "Who cares if Keem doesn't take requests?" Look, September 21st. Thank you, audience. Thank you. All I'm saying is the way Keemstar works, when you start making requests and demands, he pretty much motherfucks you in the opposite direction. Like the whole thing with him and Iceman. You know, he suggested Iceman come and be an intern, and Iceman would try to give him like a little, fuck you, I'm not doing it. If Iceman would have done that in a different way, Keemstar wouldn't have cared. But once Iceman became a push game, Keemstar was like, oh, I'm going to push back. And then, of course, Iceman pushes back, and they had a fun little fight. They had a fun little pop-off. It sucks that Iceman had to leave the LCU and is now struggling to feed his family, but hopefully he'll find his way. I always enjoyed Iceman's entertainment value. It was all the rest of it that was like, dude, I don't know if you're going to be able to stick around. You're out of your fucking mind. And he's like, no. I'm the greatest. And I'm like, what? Is Iceman the greatest in the LCU? Based on results, no. But he showed promise. It was fucking hilarious working with him on Gold on so many episodes. There was a birthday party today. Lolcow Queens had a birthday party for Mikey with Foxy and Tina live in the place to be. As you can see here, they had a piñata.
We both got to hit the piñata.
All right, now I got to hit the piñata once.
All right, I got to do it once, then you. Hang on. Let me move this shit. Oh, God.
No, I will never go on a date with hatred. Stop it, Travis.
Tina's going on it. Oh, what the fuck is that? What is this?
I'll go one more. Oh.
What is she hitting it with, a vacuum?
What in the fractured fuck does she think she's doing? She put the piñata on a damn ladder and hit it with a vacuum? Dude. She has to be trolling, right? None of this makes sense. How has she got the damn Dexter's, you ever see the TV show Dexter? It looks like a Dexter's kill room with all the plastic on the floor on her desk and everything. But then this is what she comes up with the ladder and a piñata sitting there like it's a toddler in a freaking dining seat at the Applebee's. That looks like a little baby sitting down to eat dinner at Applebee's in its high chair. And then she's smacking it with a vacuum. This don't work. This is not it.
What the fudge?
Kelly the instigator, instigating. Why would you do this, Kelly? Why?
I told you somebody stole my bat.
Okay, hold on.
You're supposed to hit him with the bat, Foxy. You let them steal your bat. Rule number 1, hit him with the bat. So for those of you asking whose birthday it was, this was a birthday party for little Mikey, kid behind the camera's baby boy, his son. And they had the piñata. They had some guests came in. It was a fun little setup. Obviously, Mikey is not here, but Tina loves Mikey so much, I think they just had a party.
Someone stole my
Did
fucking
you blindfold?
bat.
Did you blindfold?
I closed my eyes. I did. They were closed.
I close my eyes. It's like every time you play tag on the honor system, motherfuckers be peeking. Honestly, I don't even want her to close her fucking eyes. If she's going to have the setup with a piñata on top of a ladder, I need you to elbow drop it off the ladder. You got to turn this into a tables, ladders, and chairs match. I need you to take that vacuum and body slam the sumbitch into the piñata. I need some Macho Man Randy Savage shit. Throw the piñata on the ground, climb up on the ladder, and elbow drop it. That's the only way this thing is worth it. You don't need to blindfold it.
No, Angel, move. Go to the other couch.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you.
Go, Angel, move. Go.
Okay. At least Tina's stick is working better than the vacuum does. But it turns out the piñatas have the best seat in the house. Foxy's piñata had the high chair going to dinner.
Should have held the vacuum the
Remo
other
the
way
Turk
around.
says,
like
should
a
have held the
sledgehammer.
vacuum the other
Full
way
send.
around like a sledgehammer, full send. Something's up here, Remo. The sledgehammer would have been better. There was so many choices made. This piñata, instead of being on the high chair, is slunk in the couch like it's high itself. All right? It's like this piñata hit the doobie, got fucking zonked, and just went for a nap in the couch. Tina's got the better hitting stick, so it actually makes this. Tina's actually got the W here with the laziest piñata party of all time.
Hey! Hey! There you go. Damn.
One's for Keem and one for your mama.
Oh, that's sweet. She's gifting. The party, at some point, I don't know if this was LolCow, this was earlier in the episode, the LolCow Queens had LolcowWild up, and you can see here LolcowWild is super excited to be a part of the party. They're getting wild at the kid's birthday party. Little Mikey's party got the wild girls coming over to get wild.
Hi, Yo Mama. Welcome to LolcowWild. Can I say anything?
I'm confused.
So
I'm confused.
you were struggling.
No, I'm confused. I'm confused because, I mean, we're watching Queens and Tina is not there, and Foxy Mama gets paid 25%, but she can't hold down a 2-hour stream by herself. This is diabolical.
Oh my god!
I must be in the upside down.
This is diabolical. He must be in the upside down. I think Yo Mama's saying that Foxy going and jumping onto Wild while she waits for Tina to show up is diabolical, I think. Foxy went on to Wild. Wild didn't go, but Wild is still here at Queen's birthday party because Foxy stole the show.
I must be in the upside down. You telling me you getting paid? And so Keemstar is right. A monkey could run fucking Queens. All you need is Tina
you
D
come in here and
Mike.
say this shit. Okay.
You can't do
Mike
2 hours
said
by
we weren't
yourself.
doing the content.
Wasabi Cheese in the chat says, straight up, my dad said anyone who sues people is a loser. LOL. Anyone who needs other people to elevate themselves is a fucking loser. Shout out to everybody in the LCU elevating off Keem's clout. Wasabi Cheese says suing people ain't no different to what Drama Alert does. Keem's a clown and so is Billy. Welcome to the clown show, dude. Put on some clown shoes, Wasabi Cheese. Wasabi Cheese says Billy is a coward. You know, you might be right, but also you might be wrong.
Anymore. Mike said that we weren't doing the content anymore.
So Yo Mama came in, called out Foxy for not having Tina D here, and who's here immediately afterwards? Tina D jumps up.
Can't do 2 hours. Where's Tina?
God.
Where's Tina? Where's Tina? Where's Tina? You can't do 2 hours by yourself and you get 25%. It's diabolical. Our intern can do.
It's diabolical. It's diabolical. Some might say they might even be in the upside down.
Better than you. You are dog shit, trash,
shut the
garbage.
fuck.
Dog shit trash. Wow. Wow. Foxy is not only diabolical and upside down, she's also dog shit trash. Amazing.
Fucking give me an intern. They can do better than you.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go do my show, you fucking dumb bitch. How about you go fuck yourself? You don't know shit. You don't know shit about anything that just fucking happened.
You're
fucking
garbage.
trash.
25%? I would give you 4%.
You're fucking trash.
Well,
Go fuck yourself, yo
Foxy went dark. Tina's here in another room.
mama. Oh, wrong person, sorry. Sorry, Phantom.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh my god. See, that's why I know this motherfucker doesn't even watch the fucking show, because he would have seen me talking to Mike.
I lost fucking power and it's hot out here. It's 100-some degrees and I fell back to sleep. Goddamn.
Tina took a nap. Tina is on all the time. Tina never stops. The fact that Tina's late because she took a nap, that's news in the LCU. Because Tina don't really miss shows. As much as she does here, I'm surprised it doesn't happen more, to be honest.
Well, we're just glad you're okay, to be honest.
No, Mike's yelling at me too.
To be honest. Everybody in the LCU has to say to be honest because we're all lying. What?
Yeah, I know he's baiting me. I know he is. But now we can just get back to Yo Mama. We can just get back to the content, do our show. All right. So have you read anything about what the show is supposed to be today? Did you get
the show's diabolical, okay? It's upside down and it's dog shit. Did you not just listen to Yo Mama? No, it's not. It was a party for Mikey. They had a fun little party. Happy birthday to Mikey. I think at one point Boogie and Copper Cab came up. Let me see if I can get the Boogie entry. Yeah, there's a party.
As the local party boy official as of today, I gave myself that role, party boy. I don't want to make sure I'm missing. Whose birthday am I missing?
Mikey.
Oh, he don't even watch this show. He's not going to know.
He already came up here, but I was 30 minutes late today, Boogie, because it got hot in our house and I fell asleep again.
You dumb bitch. What's your punishment going to be? You going to put some sauce in your tits or whatever?
I've been eating mayonnaise, ketchup. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to get punished, but 30 minutes late and everybody thinks it's the end of the world.
Don't be late. Well, happy birthday, Mikey, if you're watching.
I think it's the end of the world. Yo Mama said this show was dog shit without you, Tina. That's how highly Yo Mama respects Tina.
In this Copper, what do you want?
I'm going to want to have a word with you on stream today.
Well, I've been trying to get a hold of you for a while. So, let's have it out.
Thank you. All right.
At Plaid Shirt Guy 40 gifted a membership.
Whose birthday is it?
Mikey.
Mikey.
Yeah.
I think eventually they should have put it in the title or something. Half the hosts are just coming up to ask whose birthday it is.
Who's Mikey?
And by the way, this show's almost over, and these pinatas are not destroyed. Damn it. Pinatas are made to be destroyed.
Mikey's there?
You don't know who Mikey is. Get the fuck out of here, you poser.
Yeah. Boogie.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I'll tell you, Mikey, don't feel bad. Birthday streams in the LCU, they don't go that well. They don't go that well. I had one last week, and I got the worst gift of all. That being said, oops. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel? You ready for something weird? I have this show, and I don't know what direction it's going to go into. But I had an idea for something weird. Historically, there's been a lot of ups and downs in the LCU. When I joined Rewind back in December of 2024, it basically took from LolCow Live that week, we got LolCow Queens, and then Rewind all in 1 week. And that started the LCU, right? That week was like a huge push. There was a huge month before that where Queens was providing quality content live on LolCow Live. It was pumping on all cylinders, very fun, very interesting. But prior to the LCU, do you know I was still around? I got my first appearance on the LolCow Live podcast. I thought this might be fun to watch. I thought this might be a little interesting.
Let's see a blast from the past. I'm 70 on my Yankee, baby. Color carry bracelet, baby. Partner spit about 20 G. Gucci drop 380, baby. Multicolor clarity. Necklaces are hidden like. Leave the club and come back with another change.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of Lolcow Live? You're watching Lolcow Live with me, as always, Tommy C, Wings of Redemption, and one of my best and closest and favorite friends, Billy the Fridge. Billy, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing real good, real good. I'm glad to be here with you boys. I think this entire episode recorded, I had my microphone set wrong. I can't remember. It might just be the microphone. I broke my microphone this week. It was perfect timing. Watching since episode 1, and it's a fun one. I like it.
Billy, you're obviously huge on internet culture as well. I remember you going to...
I'm rewinding 2-4, guys.
Viral on Reddit. You've done Drunken Peasants. You've got all kinds of projects you've done throughout their life. How do we compare to the shows and things you've done? How do you think we're doing okay over here?
Oh yeah, you guys are great. You got great guests all the time. I don't know how I got booked today.
What do you mean?
Call of Duty canceled. That's how you got on. Call of Duty canceled. That's how it
Billy has a few legendary appearances on my episode. Like when I found out when he did that thing back in the day where you faked the church of
the Westboro Baptist Church.
And you faked that you ran in naked and said I'm the lion.
I was working with Alki David. I know Wings, Alki.
God.
Why, thank you, Tommy. That was very nice of you to say.
Yeah, that might be the funniest internet stunt I've ever seen. Because that guy...
Why, thank you, Tommy. That's so sweet of you to say.
He was an actor, right? But you didn't tell him you were coming in, correct?
Yeah, he had no idea I was in the closet hiding, waiting to attack him.
I'm done. Don't go. What do you want?
The Leviathan! He will get you! He will get you! Leviathan!
We had to convince Alki David that we were like talking with the Westboro Baptist Church, or he was going to pull our funding on an RV trip. We were like, he was like, send us across America to live stream everything, kind of like the IP2 Ice Poseidon stuff years before they ever did it. We did an RV across America. Maybe the first YouTube live streamers to do, probably not, but it was early. It was 2013, I think, 2014.
You're way ahead of that. You did that years ago. It is literally, and the funny thing is, like, when we did it on my show, that was the first time I'm seeing, because I wasn't an internet guy when that happened. I was still in the Army at that time, so I was kind of really, and over here, I was completely detached from what's going on. And yeah, that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, one of my favorite Billy the Fridge moments, so we've had a few, is when COVID was happening, and it was like
back when you had to censor the C word. I see in the chat, Wasabi Cheese says Billy wouldn't last 5 minutes in a conversation with me. Wasabi, become a cash cow to LolcowRewind. Join the Discord. Call in. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if we can run 5 minutes with you being entertaining. That'd be fun. Do that, boy.
First touchdown in that in his area, the part of the world, and he's like texted me. He's like, "Let's go in there and lick toilet seats and be like the first YouTubers to get it."
You are a YouTuber to the bone, bro.
Yeah, I was like, let's go, let's do it.
I was like, I did a trip to New York the week everything shut down, and I was running around jumping in piles of garbage. It was so stupid.
You ever get COVID?
I was asking for COVID. I did get COVID, but it wasn't until the VidCon 2022.
You know, I got COVID.
How'd you get COVID? Your wife?
I love how, like, if you watch these old podcasts, you have to bleep out the C word, but there's a bunch of these episodes where they're dropping the F slur, and it's like W in the chat. Am I wrong about that? I'm pretty sure that's. Am I remembering incorrectly?
Delivered like DoorDash and shit like that, and like Instacart and all that mess the entire time going, because it's big money, because nobody wanted to do it.
Yeah,
big money. And then my wife has an event at church.
How beautiful are the feet of those who bring good news.
Oh, the church COVID. That's terrible. Remo the Turks is throwback to Billy before his sister chopped up his hair in the clapping pre-recorded streams. You know it. Good times. We need a pre-recorded stream for old time's sake. What would that be like? We got to bring it back, dude. We got to bring it back.
of good things.
My roommates got it during the height of it. They went to a wedding when they weren't supposed to, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And they brought it back to the house, and I didn't get it. I was surprised. I thought I would have caught it.
Did you get vaxxed?
I did the first round of Vax. I wanted to go play Magic cards. So
right, exactly.
I'd do it again. I would do just about anything to play Magic cards, even die.
Like one of my biggest things. I was like, I ain't cubed in a year. Let's go.
I did it.
I was like, if I die, I die.
No, I'm the skinniest guy here, correct? If you want to call it.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody has a stint in their heart besides me.
Yeah, what's that say?
Well, nobody smokes beside you, probably either.
This was, I believe, right before I got my pacemaker. I can't remember This is before I got my pacemaker. Don't worry, Tommy. I caught up with you.
Xylee,
Mrs.
we miss you.
C1,
Red
you're
heart
doing
emoji.
great, Billy. Xylee, we miss you. Red heart. Look, guys, I love the Xylee, I miss you messages. Xylee, I miss you. Take care of yourself, and if you ever want to come back to Rewind, please. But no, take care of yourself. Like, more than anything, I want you to enjoy the time away if you do come back, and if you don't come back, I want you to enjoy the time away too. You've gave so much to this place the last 2 years, and sometimes it was hard. Sometimes it was super easy. And I'm happy that you and I got to have some super easy times here in the LCU. That shit was banging. Thank you again, Mrs. C1. That positivity means the world right now.
I never smoked. I did have heart failure. My heart failure runs in my family. My dad had it. My grandfather had it. So I probably really shouldn't have been pushing all this weight around.
Yeah, I did want to personally thank you for not dying during that period of time. Big fan of that.
What the fuck is Boogie doing in this picture where it looks like his shoulders start at his ears? Right? The man's got a neck now. Something is going on here. This does not look real, does it? Is it just the chair he's sitting in? He looks like he's got a hunchback. Am I tripping? This is a weird looking Boogie.
Are you staying alive?
You should rename this the Fat Show.
Oh yeah, that was the thumbnail. The title of this episode is Billy the Fridge joins our fattest episode easily.
The fattest episode ever. If it's not called the fattest episode ever, I don't know what's going on.
Easily.
But I will say this: Billy has gained and lost more weight total than me and Jordy weigh combined. Like, this dude has like willpower like you wouldn't believe until he does it, and then he doesn't, and then buffets happen, right?
I probably dropped about 300 pounds the last time, and then I inched my way back up a little bit because I don't know, enjoying
my willpower comes in this little injectable.
Oh, you keep showing that
right?
injectable like it's
That's a nice looking injector. I might have to get back on a GLP-1 or something, a trizepatide. Everybody's doing it now. Why am I not? I'm like the one person who should be doing it. Token says, Billy, didn't you win Fat Camp 1? It was a tough
Red
one.
heart emoji.
Mike lost a
Rewind
lot
is
of
my
weight
second
too.
favorite show. Hope you get some well-deserved rest.
Meek and Hertz says, love you, Billy. Rewind is my second favorite show. Hope you get some well-deserved rest. Thank you, Meek and Hertz. Appreciate you. Xylee, I hope you get some well-deserved rest while you're gone. I can't rest. I recorded a Magic the Gathering podcast like an hour before tonight. This weekend, I took a little time off for myself, but I have been recording music videos. I've been working pretty steadily for a old, washed-up YouTuber, but it's been good. I can't complain at all. It's awesome to be here with you guys. It's awesome to be able to do things I love and enjoy. I got invited out to Las Vegas or Disneyland. I got invited on a Disneyland trip, all expense paid for my birthday, and I couldn't do it. I just didn't have the time. I couldn't. If I would have known that if I would have known that my rewind episode, my birthday rewind episode would have caused Xylee to leave the LCU, maybe I should have went to Disneyland. Maybe she'd still be here. What have I done? What have I done?
I'm trying to make my money on it. I'm trying to make my money back on
Hold
it.
it. Every time he picks the bitch up, just make it shine like a light.
I think it's up the show because you're always happy and it's miserable for me.
You know, the reason I'm happy is because I'm getting laid and I don't have to pay for it. That's why.
Oh yeah, you always pay for it.
This is one of those episodes where it's like it was way too clean and chill. They had a few of these back in the day. I think there was like the Oompaville episode was kind of chill. The Cyrex episode was interesting. I wouldn't say chill. Meek and Hurts, welcome to Bam World. Thank you, Meek. I appreciate you coming on and chilling with us here in Ricka Rewind.
You always pay for it one way or the
No,
other.
that's true.
Yeah. Billy is, by the way, also another one of these men who
They used to
proves
get
you
you
can be
laid.
fat and you can absolutely pull women. I have
Oh,
never
yeah.
not
Yeah.
seen a woman on Billy's arm. It's wild.
I'm going to say this. Whenever Boogie talks about me and him getting women, there's a huge part of the audience that's like, ick, yuck, I don't want to hear about it. And I'm like, I get it. It's kind of like watching your mom and dad kiss. You don't want to see it, but it happens.
I mean, good looking women too. Billy, how do you pull that off? What is your secret?
Cocaine.
I think we probably trauma bond.
Yeah. There you go. I told you it works every time.
Wasabi Cheese says, Wasabi Cheese is a king hater right now. Normally I would be ignoring you, but since I'm hosting all by myself, literally the audience is my co-host tonight. So you, Wasabi Cheese, are my co-host. You say you can't even lay pipe, Billy. Dog. Pipe don't need to be laid, all right? Princess Peach warps in the pipe. Come on, you know how this works. She jumped right into that pipe and warped to level 2, level 10. It's easy. Ask about it. Thank you for co-hosting Wasabi Cheese.
It works every time, Reddit.
Just you play on a level where your inner children are together,
compatible, making out.
compatible, and then
Let's ask the real question.
What a weird answer I gave there. I think I was going for something funny, and I definitely didn't have the finish to that line.
Do you ever pull some pussy at a Magic the Gathering event?
Who would want to?
Even
Good
to think
God.
about it.
most of the girls there have boyfriends.
Yeah.
Or they are boys?
Well,
It's true. There's a lot of trans women in Seattle that love Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
there's a lot of hot young singles in the Magic Gathering community that I haven't been too interested in. I haven't, but I pulled like at a wrestling match, which I think is a equivalent.
Isn't that a rat?
A ring rat. Yeah. The Seattle wrestling scene is a little more rock and roll. It's not quite traditional wrestling. So it was like probably like a groupie.
So like, how long did you?
It was weird that this became like one thing I know about Wings, because Wings and I weren't really friends. Like we were acquainted through the internet. He didn't know a lot about me, and I think he had a lot of questions because even after I started working here, Wings would ask me a lot of questions for a long time. I think he was just kind of interested in how I existed as a fat
wrestler.
Well, I did wrestling back in like in high school. I was a backyard wrestler, and then I started going up to Canada to train in Vancouver, and I did that for.
Were you looking for the hard dungeon or something up there? Like
no. I had some buddies that ran out of a gym, and at one point there's a WWF Becky Lynch was there for a while.
Oh jeez.
At the same training center. She was there for a short period of time. And
when I say training center, it was a jiu-jitsu fight like training center with a wrestling ring in it. And we would rent it out. There was a bunch of wrestling feds that would rent it out for training. and we would do matches in there. It was kind of cool.
And some of these guys went on to be indie wrestlers and stuff. But I was just kind of, at the same time, I started getting into music, and the music was more readily accessible in Seattle. I didn't have to drive 2-3 hours to go wrestle, so I kind of spun towards music. But I was doing the wrestling thing for about 4 years, semi-professionally. Traveled around. I worked with Drew Cordero over at Beyond Wrestling. He's got one of the bigger YouTube channels for wrestling online, independent wrestling.
This is back when the editor was making some bucks for these videos, cutting everything together.
So what would you say is your most athletic spot you did?
Yeah. What's your finisher?
No, it's a finisher too, but yeah.
Yeah, I would do a lot of plunges off of the ring, like back bumps off the side of the ring out to the floor. I would say that was kind of athletic. It was a big bump, for a big guy, 500 pounds.
Yeah. Did you ever do anybody ever body slam you? Like, did you actually have to help?
I did have a couple of guys do like a fall away slam. Not a full body slam. That's a lot of weight to like flip around, but like where they lift you up on the shoulders and then like spin around and drop you.
Yeah.
I had a couple of those.
Yeah. Because like here's the reason I'm asking this is me and Boogie are supposed to have like a wrestling match, like a WWE style wrestling match
in October. I think it's just going to be
that. You're going to get hurt unless you know.
Well, we're going to get hurt. It's going to happen.
We're definitely going to get hurt.
But like, but the thing is,
that would have been so much fun. There was almost a wrestling ring at Fat Camp 2. I remember Grim was talking about it, did some wrestling. Grim's Toy Show was talking about it. Didn't come into fruition.
Because I want the ending of the match to be a body slam. And I feel like I'm more the athletic of the two, so I feel like Boogie has to slam me since I can probably get up there and be able to like brace myself on his knees.
My doctor doesn't want to carry 20 pounds.
Here's the thing,
I'm supposed to body slam Jordy.
Tommy. Here's the thing: like when you're in wrestling, the guy getting body slammed actually takes most of the effort.
Yeah.
Like he literally braces himself on his legs. He jumps up.
At least that's my understanding. Billy would know. He's the expert.
I bet you have a better chance of getting seriously up doing professional wrestling than you do boxing.
100%.
You're only dealing with blows. Yeah,
I don't want to spoil the finish. You get Boogie in the corner. Boogie's laid out in the turnbuckle. You climb up the turnbuckle. You're like on the second rope, maybe pummeling him in the face, and maybe Boogie can get you like under your legs through that, or some sort of power bomb, and then drop you off the top.
That would be good. That would be
a good finish.
Because I've been thinking a lot about this match, and I was going to teach Boogie how to like I've never been a wrestler, but I've watched a lot of it.
Yeah. We'll have 8-Bit Eric there, like coach us through the whole thing.
Man, I want a Boogie versus Wings wrestling match now. Can we get Boogie versus Copper? I might be able to call my buddy up in the Northeast and get Boogie versus Copper on a match. That'd be during Camp Keem.
I've got a better finish than all you guys combined. What I should cheat. Right, I should run in. I should do a run in.
Yeah, but you have to be the referee,
and then get Boogie pinned, right? And then the referee realize I cheated, and then they call it a freaking. They throw the match out as a draw.
Yeah, and then we get the rematch.
Yeah,
and then you finally box Billy
and then you
in the ring.
Have the referee slam me or something.
Oh, nice.
Because I was going to have Boogie like tape his hands up, and we're going to do big man style, like a lot of chops, a lot of like belly bumps.
Yeah.
You guys can do chops and bumps, belly bumps.
Yeah, because like we're not going to take super big hits. Like we're not going to be doing back bumps.
Is there an LCU wrestling match that would be like Boogie versus Copper? Would be very fun, very interesting. Local Live this last weekend, I think it was this weekend, or was it this week? They had Copper. It was this week, right? Last week. Copper and Boogie watched Copper's boxing match against Gavin McGinnis in the boxing gym. Boogie and Copper could box, but that's like totally unfair, right? Boogie's a broken vessel. It would have to be some sort of wrestling match setup, something with a predicted outcome, because I'm pretty sure Copper would just actually a boxing match, Boogie versus Copper, where Copper just beats the shit out of Boogie. I don't think Boogie would mind getting eviscerated for entertainment. I don't know if anybody would sanction that. What can these boys do? Camp Keem's going to be wild if Copper and Boogie are doing anything physical.
Something like that constantly.
Dude, I take one hit.
You guys are going to be dead in 3 minutes. You're going to.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way we're making it 3 minutes.
I could go more than 3 minutes.
I watched a lot of this convention wrestling, like 8-Bit Eric and those guys do, and honestly, it's mostly showmanship and fun stuff. We're going to end up hitting each other all about 5 times. That's the reality.
Well, it's going to be more than that.
It's going to be a good 5.
Because I figured we'd do a corner spot like Hulk Hogan back in the day, where like you do this, and you have that hair, like as long as your hair is long. Like, headbutts are easy. You grab their head, you headbutt your thumb, and you have that hair, and it's whoosh, whoosh. It looks good.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you could easily pull out a hunk of my hair too, take it home with you as a gift.
No, you ain't gotta do that.
I don't want to scoot over the thing I just said though. When are you actually going to box Billy? Because Keem wanted to see that happen. I want to see that happen. I want to see Billy floor your ass.
When after Boogie and Wings boxing event was like popped off, Keem had a second one he was going to run back with boxers, and we were trying to get me against Wings. I think at one point he said he wanted to talk to Badlands Chugs about boxing me. I don't think Chugs was available, and it made its way down to this boxing fan, this huge fan of KSI, and he was the fan. He was kind of out of his mind, and Keemstar realized that a little too close to Showtime. Was like, we can't let this guy fight. He is a little crazy. So they pulled us off the card. And then the next week, I had my heart failure.
Need some revenge. Is it?
I could get into fighting weight shape in 6 months.
Trust me, it's Jordy. You don't have to, man. I walked in there crippled. All right, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
The only reason you didn't go down is because the referee kept doing standing 8 counts.
That's exactly, yeah. Big shout out to that referee for making that fight last longer than 30 seconds. Thank you so much.
Did you see that? Did you see that doll Boogie had? Polar, put this in there. We'll put a clip. Or like Boogie got a clay figure.
It's so good. Yeah. I retweeted to check it out. Somebody made Keemstar, and then he made me, and it's so I don't know what inspires people to do stuff like that, waste their talent on our visages.
Dude,
but
that is internet legend status when your pants fell down.
Yeah. And I wish that had gone more viral. That was like King Hippo. That was for like the retro community. I mean, obviously it wasn't planned, but like the retro community should have eat that up. King Hippo.
That guy who did that. The clay boogie, he did one of me too. It was pretty cool. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, here's the one of me. This dude's talented as hell.
Billy the Fridge.
Stone cold killer, face like vanilla. Drill you in the griller if you chase my skrilla.
I had this jacket made custom for me, and I gave him some photographs of it. He got it down to like the T. It's super impressive, the detail he had in this.
Ain't none realer, ain't none chiller. 8-ton gorilla, King Kong, Godzilla. Hi, I'm Billy. Hi, I'm the Fridge. When I get silly.
See Ricky Berwick back there, Cyrax, Beetlejuice from Outer Space.
Hide all your kids, hide all your cash, and hide all your liquor. Hightail your ass to the panic room quicker. Cause I figure you're fitting in my picture, and I'm taking what's mine cause I'm bigger. And my
like, this jacket's got a bunch of T-shirts cut up on it. These are all punk studs. Like, he did a fantastic job with the detail on this.
Was pulling on my trigger. Me and V Nasty screaming out nachos. Take your chips and your cheese, now they nachos. Cold killer, I spilled your gazpacho.
It was pretty sweet. It was pretty fucking cool. But Wasabi Cheese says, Billy, where's the donos? I gotta be real with you, Wasabi. They're not here. I'm waiting for you to come up and save the day. I thought you wanted to hang with me. I thought you wanted to go one-on-one with me, Papa. Where are you at? I've been waiting. Why don't you come up? You said I couldn't last 5 minutes with you. You're welcome to come. Wasabi Cheese says old songs and old news. That's true. I put up some classic lolcow to talk about. I put up a video to compare of the clay statue made of Boogie, the clay dabbler. He made one of me. We're in a transition here on LolcowRewind, and I'm not sure where it's gonna go. But that being said, the show goes on. I put together a little bit of a docket, a little bit of a stream, and I put it up here for the people to watch. And I told myself, as long as Wasabi Cheese doesn't come up here and one guy me, I'm going to have an adequate show. But you know what you've done, Wasabi Cheese? You fucking one-guyed me. You've made me look like an idiot in front of all my friends. You realize Kelly the Instigator was here? You realize Kelly was here? You made me look like a fool in front of Kelly, dude. You don't realize how fucked up you're being to me. You know that, right? Wasabi she says, get me and I'll jump up. Come hop up in waiting, Papa. You talk about it, come be about it. Come be about it. Jared the Crueler, oh no. Jared the Crueler says, at Wasabi Cheese, successfully reverse psychology someone into a point of donating like the triple agent they are. I'm on to you. I know you truly care. Dude, is this what you're doing, Wasabi? Are you getting people to reverse psychology, Dono? I'm so sorry I called you out. I didn't mean to, Wasabi Cheese. I didn't realize. I think we got the new co-host of Rewind. Wasabi Cheese is going to wrangle me. Somebody get this guy 25%. We're making big money now, baby. We're in that fuck around and find out mode of Rewind. I'm ready to go. Wasabi Cheese says, stop pretending to be out and have me unhidden. Oh, you're unhidden from Discord? Who'd you piss off to get hidden? Or were you sex pesting? Which one was it, Wasabi? Be honest. Because if I go all the way to the Discord, oh shit, Cassie coming through with that pay pig. Boom, boom, boom. Big love, Cassie. Been hanging and banging here with us for a very long time. I appreciate you. And you know what happens when we get a pay pig here on LolcowRewind. We swig for our pigs, Cassie. This beautiful sip is for you. Cheers. Cheers. I'm going to be real. This episode of LolcowRewind is turning into a talk shit to Billy episode. I'm getting one guide left and right. Obviously, I got one guide by Cassie Ulan and the Pay Pig. Much love, Cassie. That's the type of one guy I really like. But if I have to get one guide, why not get two guide? If you got something to say, come on up. I'm in the Discord waiting. Just hop on up in the members waiting. I'll pull you up. I'll pull you up. Cassie, thank you again for the big pay pig. You've been showing big love for a very long time. Diego Tuff says this has become a trash show, but all right, here's the impressive part. It literally happened overnight, right? It was like 4 or 5 nights ago, but that's pretty good. It's pretty good. My birthday present in the LCU was being on the #1 trash show in the LCU. I did it. Wasabi G says, tell Billy to get me unbanned Discord and I'll jump up. You got to tell me why you were banned, dude. Were you banned for some pester stuff? Were you sex pesting? Because I'm not even going to go to the mods if you were being a sex pest. You can't tell me I already know why you were banned. I don't know who the fuck you are, dude. I don't know who you are. Wasabi Cheese, if I go to the mods, they tell me you were being a pest. I'm done, dude. I'm done. Wasabi Cheese says, Billy knows who I am. I don't have an idea of who you are. You act like I pay attention to random names with no avatars. If you were Fupa Cheese, I would know who you were. If you were Lobster Mac and Cheese, I would have an idea of who you were. If you were Sweet Teas Brie Cheese, if you were Sweet Teas Brie Cheese, I would have an idea of who you were. Matter of fact, Sweet Tea's part of the damn the cheese consortium. She knows her cheese, baby, and I don't think she knows you. Was Wasabi stocking Chillery? Oh no, I don't know if that's true, guys. Imagine it's Kalo. Kalo would never talk to me like this in a million years. I don't think he's got it. Honestly, if this was Kalo, W in the chat. Kalo's I don't think he's capable of speaking like this to me. I really don't. It'd be funny though. Wasabi Cheese says, okay, Billy, tell yourself that doesn't help your fact you can't get a dono. Bro, we just got a pay pig. We just had Jared the Crueler drop a 50 bomb. You know how much that's more than some of these shows make in a week, my dude. That's amazing. Of course, it's a little behind for Rewind. But also, I'm a man alone. Nobody loves me. Sweet Tea actually does. Sweet Tea wants to come up, be a guest. And I think that would be awesome. I didn't do anything to reach out to anybody tonight because I didn't know. I still feel like in my heart, there's going to be some magic and Rewind's like good again, right? Imagine. Tropic says, Billy, it's time for weight loss. You are loved. I agree, Tropic. I'm going to get me some of those glazutides. What do you call them? Ozempic pancakes, Monjaro, Frigadaire, whatever it is you pop in your butt. Cortani says, I'm poor. I donate. Dude, Cortani, you're poor. You've already donated. You've donated everything you can. And even if that's nothing, that's amazing. Thank you. Emerald says, pathetic, can't hold Yo Mama's redirect or dick. For one, I could hold Yo Mama's dick, all right? I know I could. I could. If it's bigger than that, we'd have an issue. But look, I got big hands. For two, I don't want to hold his dick. So it's weird that you would bring that up. Bowser's floppy ears. Shit. Bowser's floppy ears just dropped a fucking red hammer down on Ricka Rewind. Boom. 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 Look at that. With the chopper. But two, what the fuck is a Yo Mama redirect to me? Honestly, anybody in the LCU that Yo Mama shits on for 2 hours, how the fuck is that redirect gonna have the same value as a normal redirect? Because let's be honest, Yo Mama's redirect, he was holding 1,000 people tonight. Did Lolcow Live send him 1,000 people? I could imagine. Lolcow Live don't want to hear his shit, half the people leave. And then his shit, they don't want to hear my shit, half the people leave. But on top of that, like, why do you want me to hold this man's penis? I could do the redirect math all day long. Why do you want me to hold this man's penis is the real question. Why? Did you not see Yo Mama on Queens earlier? He said Foxy was diabolical, on the upside down dog shit. You think if you're a Yo Mama gargler, if you love Yo Mama's balls, which I think you do, because you're asking me to hold his penis, so you must have the balls already, then why would you think a show he calls dog shit is worth watching? It's almost as if Yo Mama tears down the rest of the LCU for your entertainment. Why would you be entertained by us then? Like, it doesn't make sense. These guys in the chat, you're very Plunder Phonics. A little cheddar cheese, please. Look at that. Bowser floppy ears with the big time red down now. Big time Ricka red. Bowser's with the Ricka red. And Plunder Phonics coming in with the cheddar. We are dropping on the cheese consortium right now. Sweet Tea is the queen of the cheese consortium. We're going to get AMAC in. Fluff is going to be the Fluff is on the charcuterie board, okay? Fluff is on the charcuterie board, the cheese board. Fluff is on. We got a little cheddar from Plunder Phonics. We might have to put you on the cheese board. Might have to put you on the cheese board. There's a whole lot of working. We got cheese, baby. Not wasabi cheese. I'm talking real good cheese. End user says, I like both Billy and Yo Mama. And you should. Like, Yo Mama, if look, if the LCU is as dog shit as Yo Mama tells you it is, you should like Yo Mama. Because why else would you watch the LCU if everything's dog shit and then Yo Mama? You'd have to like Yo Mama. And the fact that you like me, I mean, come on. Some people are into dog shit. I think it's okay. Scorpio Tina says, Fluff is awesome. It is. I love Fluff. I was popped into Fluff last Friday night and hung out for quite a while. They were doing a Jeopardy with Kalila, Booster Gold, and Sweet Tea as the contestants. And AMAC Trebek was dropping some hot ones. Sir Joseph Pesci says, I like you both. Yeah, I know that. Pesci and I go way back. And Pesci is big in the pit crew. Pesci love the pit crew. Pesci's deep in the pit crew. But cheers to you for being here with Bam World, Pesci. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Wasabi Cheese says, Billy, are you really going to let Greeky keep threatening me, talking shit to me? What's she saying? She says, that's your last warning, talk your shit, but don't harass the donators. Look, donators, if Wasabi Cheese is harassing you and you want him banned, put it on the back of a $50 ban. I'm kidding. Let Wasabi Cheese talk his shit. None of the donators give a fuck about Wasabi Cheese. None of the donators are pressed by Wasabi Cheese at all. They're literally donating right now to tell him, fuck off, pussy. They're like, fuck off, pussy. Tylenol says, Bones is coming with the content, Billy. It's time to elevate this content to a whole nother level. Well, a lot of people don't realize what I'm doing here. I'm taking Rewind down, right? I'm tanking Rewind so that when we finally figure out what this machine is going to be, you can only go up from here. It's next level chess, my dude. No, it's like, I don't know what this fucking show is going to be. I don't want to just immediately jump into somebody sitting next to me. Obviously, that's going to have to happen. But, like, there's a part of me in my heart that's like, let's mourn the fact that we got Xylee back and then lost her. Let's have a little breathing room, man. Let's breathe a little bit. It's that 5D chess. Let's breathe a little bit. Yeah, whatever Wasabi is saying to the donators, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And I actually don't care if you get banned either. I just happen to like Wasabi right now. Wasabi talking that shit gives me a sparring partner. And of course, Wasabi is weak as fuck, so I'm going to catch those big W's as I have. No problem. The entire chat, the honest chat, is loving it. You can see people just came out in droves to drop one on him. It was fun. Jackie Chan says, I think Tommy would be a good co-host here. The problem with that is Tommy had an 8-year grudge with me. and hates me. As you could tell from that episode of LolCow Live that we watched earlier, I had no reason to believe that or understand that up until he came out of nowhere with it. I think a good co-host would be Batgirl. I think Ken. I think Sweet Tea and AMAC got to get their chance up here to hang out. I think Fupa could be interesting. I think there's a lot of possibilities, but also I don't know what the right answer is. I have no idea what the right answer is. I really kind of want to know. It's good to get the suggestions. Billy and Big Murph. Dude, Big Murph is actually like, I think Big Murph is on deck for something big. Like you saw her on LolCow Live. You saw her carry LolCow Live. You saw her when Bus needed a driver, she was entrusted. I think Murph is on the precipice of like a breakout show. I don't think Rewind is that show for Murph. I think there's something bigger and better for her. Interesting, though. Interesting. I do think I haven't had enough time with Murph, so it would be interesting to let that go somewhere. Take my disability check says nobody left in the universe is the answer. There are hardly any talented hosts left. See, I think there's a lot that could work. I think that I don't know if there's a front runner or not, but I do think there's a lot that could work. Copper Cab can't be the co-host of Rewind. He's the LolCow Live. He's locked down on live. Like there's a few names of people that could really actually reasonably work. I know that Ken wanted to do Rewind, but he left the LCU. But I see him in the Discord, and I'm thinking, what's really going on with Ken? You know, what's going on with a lot of people that are floating around here? I remember one episode, we had Jaffe come on to test the waters with David Jaffe being a co-host on Rewind. It was kind of a fun episode, but it was not Rewind. It was a little rewindy, but it was more of a conversation. He's the type of guy you have a conversation with. It's a lot different. But that's kind of fun too. The nurse who loved me says, maybe you could hit Ken up. I mean, there's a lot of people we could talk to. I think that it's going to either become a testing zone or we might just have a brand new host tomorrow. I don't know. There's a lot going on. We will see. French Fries says, get your boy Hatred back. I would rather not have Hatred return to LolCow Rewind, to be honest with you. Plunder Phonics says, I don't want to hear Fupa's voice after about 8 p.m. I'm trying to unwind. Yeah, maybe there needs to be a chill. Like, I think if I had AMAC on as a co-host, it would be a completely different speed than if I had Sweet Tea on, you know? And they do fluff right after us. So I don't even know how reasonable it would be to I wonder if I could get them both as like a pre-show to fluff one night. I'm thinking out loud. I'm spitballing here. Last time I thought out loud, shit got a little weird. So I'm done. Sir Joseph Pesci says, Billy, Final Fantasy Magic boxes, how much they go for and are they available? If you get the regular ones, I think they're about $250, the play boxes, and the collector boxes I think are around $1,000, maybe $1,100. You can get them on some websites if you do a little searching. We can talk later. Scorpio Tina says, Sweet Tea would be perfect. There was a time where me and Sweet Tea may have been on bus together, like many moons ago. And like a show like Bus is a different speed than Rewind. Like how like that would be different than here. I don't even know what I love the way Sweet Tea knows about things, talks about things, because she came into this place a fan of everything, and she got submerged into it. And I don't think she changed herself other than like getting better at doing what she does. So it's kind of an interesting scenario. What would happen as a Sweet Tea or Rewinder? And then of course AMAC, she's been following everything for so long. Her and Chubby were covering the universe for a very long time. I think she could be fun. I don't know. I do not know what's going to happen. I do know this. We are going to be pushing everybody to Lolcow Milkers a little later. Last weekend, the Milkers got a little real. I saw there's a Milker roll in the Discord. They have their own purple roll. I'm wondering if they're about to get a huge push. None of the other shows have their own rolls. I don't know if you guys are Discord users that watch this, but it sets it out a little bit. I feel like there might be something going on that there might be more than meets the eye. Yo Mama was on Milkers the other night. It became a very public affair. Maybe it's just the biddies. Maybe they just got the special role and all the attention because their boobs are out. I really don't know the future of that one. The name Mafia Milkers is a classic here in the LCU, and this remake is completely different. The Milkers last time around was women in their 40s, and now it's women in their 20s, I think. It's a generational drop. So I think it's real. Says Milkers have their own roles. Yeah, the Milkers host, the Mafia Milkers host in the Discord have purple names. They stand out. I think that they stand out because they're getting a push-up, preferential treatment for their boobs. I don't know. I think that's something worth looking into, honestly. Why are the Milkers getting preferential treatment here in 2026, the year of our cow? You know what I'm saying? If we got some investigative journalism, that's something we got to look into. Goose Soup says, Billy, if you put your boobs out, maybe you'll also have a purple roll. I think my founder's roll trumps the purple roll. I don't think I can get the purple roll, even if I have big, blustery boobies. Milkers have been getting pushed by Keem. Sweet Tea knows. She had her time slot in the A circuit ripped away, and they tried to bury Fluff against Rewind, and then that was not working. Fluff got put back up against Milkers, but it is interesting. Fluff was a renowned show, and it kind of got, when I came back, Fluff was definitely one of the reasons where I was like, hell yeah, I still watch Fluff. And I was told that I was going to get a Fluff redirect. I was like, I like that. And I enjoyed watching Fluff before we went live at midnight when Rewind was a midnight show. AMAC Talking Smack says, Lila is purple because she lost her intern. All shows have a show role. Interesting. That's why that works. See, I knew someone would investigate and show me why that existed. Now I know. And knowing's half the battle. I'm learning. I was like, why the hell is there a purple name in here? There you go. Okay. Guys, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something pathetic. I'm going to do something I don't like doing. but I need to pull something out of my ass. I need to pull something out of my ass, and I'm going to you guys to do it. I'm e-baking. I can't believe I'm doing this. Guys, we got a goal up right now. If we could hit this goal, it would mean the world to me. If we can't, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's talk to Bones. We can't do that. Remember when we stole? Oh, shit. We did it. Harley the Instigator. I knew we could do it. I knew we could do it. I knew we could do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I knew you loved me. I knew I was your favorite. Billy the Fridge and all the Billy the Fridges. Or at least second or third favorite. There are a couple other Billies the Fridges. But we did it. Harley the Instigator coming through. Big love, big love, big love. We did it, baby. Tiffany says we need Fluff back in the A circuit. I do think Fluff is a fantastic show that needs that push, needs that hug, needs that love. AMAC and Sweet Tea are OGs, and they definitely deserve that push. Guys, I still can't believe we hit that goal. I was 100% certain that we were washed. We would never make it. I'm actually in awe right now of you. And thank you so much, Harl and everybody who made it possible. Yeah, what other show has hit their goal today? Rewind in the chat. Billy and Ricka, and the RWO, which includes, by the way, Zyla Gets Real, who I saw in the chat tonight. It was good to see her. I do have the Donut Tarot cards. I don't know. Do you guys want Donut Tarot? I got to see if my top-down camera will even work. This is the problem with this. I don't even know if my top-down camera is set up. Let me try and... Oh, shoot. I didn't prep this. Wasabi Cheese, do not talk shit on the goal. I let you get away with so much tonight, but you're a negative Nancy, dude. Chill. That goal was hit, pussy. Quit moving goalposts, pussy. Jeez. You're such a fucking simp. Can you believe what a simp? I gotta see if I can make this work. While we're playing. Womp womp. I do not know. Okay. Whoop whoop. Maybe this is working. Do I get it? Can I get it from the front? Can I get it from the back? Can I take it? She don't know how to act. It was terrible. All right. Step one. I do believe instead of ass, say buns. Like kiss my buns and you're a buns hole. Step two, okay. I may have gotten the first part of this setup. Now I have to try and get the second setup. One moment. Okay, this is... Sorry, guys. I'm actually out of my mind. Let me go down to this. Bop, bop, bop. Why would I do that? Why would you do this? Paste. Okay. There we go. See if we can get the Donut Tarot. Somebody kick us off. Send in a super chat. Ask the Donut Tarot cards a question and give us a number between 1 and 3. and we will tell your future. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a serious situation. The donut tarot cards do not lie. I do. But they will tell you the truth. Any question you have to ask, followed by the number 1, 2, or 3. You asked for the cards. Let's see what they have to say. Do-do-do, do-do, do-do. There you go. Any question. It can be financial. It can be love. It can be LCU related. There we go. Bowser's
Number
floppy
1,
ears.
get a reading for your biggest
Says,
fan, Wasabi.
number 1, get a reading for your biggest fan, Wasabi. Wasabi cheese. We are going to look into
Will Wasabi
your
ever
past,
find love in solace? 2.
confront your present, and find your future. Okay. Looking into the past, Wasabi. Dark chocolate. The dark chocolate donut, Wasabi. It tells me you have a very dark past. That checks out. That checks out. That being said, we have to look into your present. Your present is an upside down rainbow. Wasabi, is there something you want to tell us? Is there a reason Wasabi doth protest too much? You want to kiss? You want to kiss? Is that what this is, Wasabi? Are you too afraid to kiss? That's why you got the upside down rainbow. You're hiding it. Is that all you want is a little kiss? Is that all you want? Let's see the future. I'll tell you whether or not you get it. Oh, don't get it twisted. That's an upside down pretzel. Don't get it twisted. You ain't getting no kisses, Wasabi. You better go get some kisses from your Mrs. Wasabi, because you ain't getting them here. Ladies and gentlemen, the cards don't lie. As you can see, we asked Wasabi. We asked Wasabi's future, and the cards said, no kisses here, little rainbow bright. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't think you were the one that said I couldn't hold your mama's penis, but it makes a lot of sense that the anti-Billy people are all about some weird-ass shit. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we do have to consult the cards again. I got this super bass. Jared the Crueler, pick number 2. And he said, will Wasabi ever find love and solace? Number 1 said he ain't getting no kisses here. We'll look into his past, we'll confront his present, and we'll find his future. Now, Wasabi ain't getting no kisses here, but that don't mean there's no kisses in Wasabi's future. All right? Will Wasabi ever find love and solace? We will look into his past. If you look into his past with love and solace, this is the s'mores donut. That means whatever solace or love he was looking for, it was never enough. He always wanted some more. He said, I don't got that love. Give me some more. I don't got that solace. Give me some more. He's always been struggling. And of course, he got a couple of fluffy marshmallows. Shout out to LolcowRewind Fluff. His fluff ain't cool like that, though. His fluff is just waiting for some more. That's the past, though. We can look into his present here on LolcowRewind. The cards don't lie. Oh, it's powdered. It's powdered. He's just a little sugar. He's just a little sweet boy. He's just a little donut. He's a little powdered boy. He's just getting his little white fingerprints all over everything. He just wants solace. He just wants love. He's leaving this trail of dust everywhere because he's powdered out. He's not about it. He keeps dissolving. He keeps breaking apart. He keeps leaving a trail of white dust everywhere he goes because he's sticky like that. He's messy like that. You're very messy, Wasabi, but that's your present. Will you find solace and love after all this? As asked by Jared the Crueler, and who knows Donut Tarot better than a Crueler? The future, your future. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's the raspberry love heart, but it's upside down. Wasabi, it looks like you gets no love. The cards don't lie. I shuffle them. I let you cut them. This was all the cards speaking to you. You gets no love. The heart's upside down. But solace, maybe you get some solace. When you start to become a fan, all you got to do is love me and then everything will be fine. Little Mick loving. Because that's the only way you get solace, because the love is not coming to you, Papa. You got to start giving it out there. You got to start showing a little love. Love, 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 love. Meek and Hertz came through with a one, and I believe her message was deleted.
My jokes? Am I a
I
hack
hope
or a
everything's
jester?
okay.
3.
Let me know, Meek. I'll check the chat if you want anything come back your way. Hey, Billy, damn it, says, number 3, will Billy ever tell me, hey, I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to 3. We will look at the future, or look at the past, confront the present to find your future. Will Billy ever tell you? The past says hundreds and thousands, all right? That means in the grand scheme of things, ever since you existed, there's been a multitude of options and chances for you to get what you want in the past, and I have given you zip, zero, nada, not hundreds, thousands, millions. That's upward. The downward, the upside down, it's the upside down. 0. You've gotten 0 of what you want. But the present, dark chocolate, tells me if I don't give you what you want, it's actually going to bother you. Mrs. Keemstar says, how much for a donut reading? I only got 15. They're $10, Brantley. We're fucking wholesaling tonight. But we're in a dark present. It tells me that you really, 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 really want this, which makes me almost not want to give it to you. Not because I'm an evil man, but because I don't want to make it too easy. But maybe it isn't too easy. We'll have to see, because the future tells me, hey, Kitty Donut. Hey, Kitty. That's about the most hey, Billy donut you're going to get. It's a fucking, hey, can't even do it. Hey, Billy. Hey, Billy. God damn it. I can't do it. I don't know if that counts. It's a fucking kitty donut. Cute. God damn it. Oh, gosh darn it. Excuse me for using profanities. Okay. I'm a sweet boy. The cards don't lie. That's as close to a hey, Billy as you're going to get. Hey, Billy. All right, up next, and this will be our last one in the queue, so if you want to get a question in, now would be the time. We're going to go to Remo the Turk. Remo the Turk asking the real questions. I gotta say, that kitty donut is rare. It just popped up to give me a look. That kitty was saying, hey, Billy, to me. It counts the cards, never fail. I wish I knew how to count cards. That'd be awesome. I'm over here shuffling off camera, but okay. Let's give us a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, guys, I lie. On occasion, I'm human. We all do. But the cards, they don't lie.
I never believe in this, but I believe in
Damn, Miss
donuts and Billy
Keemstar.
Roll.
I never believe in this, but I believe in donuts and Billy. Ask me a question. Give me a number between 1, 2, and 3, okay? We're going to go into the past for Remo the Turk. Confront his present on what's the future of his jokes. Am I a hack or a jester? And the future will tell us what the future of your jokes are. Remo, are you a hack or a jester? We are asking. The past tells me that's a joke of a donut, if you ask me, Remo. That's a joke of a donut. PB and J, JK, just kidding. What the fuck is a peanut butter and jelly donut? I don't know if I've ever seen one of those before. That's the past, though. It's backwards. Your past is telling me you're a funny guy, or at least you think you is. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but that's your past. That's your past. So let's get you to the present, my dude. Let's get you to the present. Ah, custard donut. Custard, you think you're stuffed? You think you're funny, huh? You got a little custard? Custard! You got a little custard on the beef? Stowed away? Keep all your funny inside? You look like a plain donut, but you got something going on there. That is kind of funny type. Custard would be the joke of a donut. What are you holding back here? Why are you hiding that custard? That's your present. Is it Custard's last stand? Is this Remo's last stand? Are you General Custard? Is that what this is? Remo's last stand? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to look into Remo's future and answer the question, what's the future of his jokes? Is he a hack or a jester? Well, the future tells me that's a blueberry sprinkle. Blueberries are notoriously fresh. A little sprinkle, that means you're not doing too much. I'd say that's just right. I'd say your jokes are fresh. They're blue. Blue is a form of comedy. Blue is actually when you go really raw. Blue is when you're like saying some shit that some people probably don't want to hear. Prudes don't like blue comedy. I'd say right here, I'd say you're funny, Remo. I'd say you're fresh. I'd say you're just right. I'd say keep sprinkling them with the comedy. That's what I'd say. That's what I'd say. All right, Brantley. I'm going to shuffle the cards. I did not see your question yet, Brantley. If you could put your question to the cards with a number 1, 2, or 3. I know a lot of people don't like tarot. These aren't tarot. These are donuts. This is a playing deck of cards. This is a deck of cards. I'm not talking to demons. I'm not talking to spirits. I'm not talking to anything but random donuts. And because I do believe this universe is not so random, I do believe this universe is divine calculus. Every time I shuffle these, it tells a story. Brantley asks, how will Camp Keem go? Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we will look into the past. We will confront the present to find the future. How will Camp Keem go? Remo the Turk, thank you for the reminder. Okay. Coming now for a super chat reading. Get him in, Brantley. This is the last one in the lineup, and we're looking to the past. In the past, we see churros in dipping sauce. They are twisted. They are messy. They are fried. They are flagrant. All right. They are saucy. This is the twisted, mangled mess of every LCU live event to date. And the cards are showing that to us. They're dripping. They're twisted. We looked into the past and the cards confirm It ain't been smooth sailing. I told you the cards don't lie. But that being said, that's just the past. That's letting us know that this is the real deal. So let's look at the present. Here, live on LolcowRewind. Will Camp Keem be great? Will it be crazy? We got to ask the cards. The present says, don't get confused, ladies and gentlemen. The yum yum, the yum yum, it's all in the name. Everybody loves it. Yum yum. It's still twisted as hell. It's still twisted as hell. It was twisted and it still is twisted, but the present, and this is the beautiful thing about the present is a gift that hasn't been opened yet. So the difference between the past and the present is it's twisted, but it's kind of lined up there. It's not messy like the churros and the dipping sauce. It's yum yum. There's still hope. There's still vigor. There's an appreciation. It's a good thing. The present is a good thing. We want twisted. This is the LCU. If this would have been a raised glazed donut, I'd be like, the card's lying. The card's lying, but the cards don't lie. So how will Camp Keem go? I guess we gotta look into the future to get that answer. The cards don't lie. The future tells me it's going to be messy, but it's going to be sweet. Powdered donuts notoriously are about that. It's funny because you guys just had the wedding and there was a history there. The white wedding, the little ring donut. Boogie stood up during the wedding, Brantley, and talked some shit. The little white powdered donut, the little white ring donut. I think someone might get their lick back at Camp Keem. That's what that's telling me. That's what that's telling me. But I'll tell you what, that's not twisted. That's not twisted. So we'll see exactly where that goes. It might be a nice day to start again. This is interesting. The white powdered, and I'll say this, Brantley, if you ever look deeper into the cards, the white donut is the queen. I think you might be the queen, and this might be the redemption for your wedding. I think be careful who you invite. If you invite some queens, this could make a whole different meaning. Ladies and gentlemen, the cards don't lie. They're donuts. When has a donut ever lied to you? Sure, you probably bit into one thinking it would be raspberry filled and you got a vanilla custard, but that's not a lie. It's a baker's choice. They might be deceptive, but once you taste them, that's the truth. The cards don't lie. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for the Donut Tarot. Look into the future. I'm just going to leave these shuffled on the table as we run the clock down LolcowRewind lane. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody gets a question in, give us a number between 1, 2, and 3. Beavis Demise getting lifted off the gifted. That's 5. LolcowRewind gifteds. I see Plunder Phonics getting a gifted. That's awesome. Plunder Phonics has been killing it for us for a while now. I'd love to see you catch a little one of the gifteds. Everybody who got a gifted, make sure and thanks Beavis Demise. Thank you, Beavis Demise. Whew. I'm going to pass everybody off to Mafia Milkers here in a second. I'm going to check and see exactly what their situation is looking like. Looks like they're playing a game tonight called Guess the Host Who Said It. I think, didn't Josh and Xylee play a game like that? Back on Fire, back when Josh was hosting Fire. That should be fun. They had a lot of fun with it then. That'll be pretty cool. Beavis Demise, thank you again. Beavis has been here for so long. I thought Beavis Demise was a user called Grievous Demise, and Beavis would troll me. And I thought it was Grievous Demise trolling me. I thought it was like they had 2 different plays on the names. And Beavis Demise would be in my DMs talking like some stuff, like wanting some advice and stuff. And I was like giving him some advice. I thought he was in the chat talking shit to me. So I started talking shit back, thinking it was Beavis Demise and it was or Grievous Demise. And I was duped. They were 2 different people. That's how you know you're not perfect, when you pull something like that off. Beavis is an OG, though. That was funny. Dun, dun, dun. Got them milkers on deck, ladies and gentlemen. We'll pull us back up to Big Billy Gets Silly on the screen, on the scene. Sometimes it's too easy. Sometimes it's too greasy. Wasabi Cheese says Billy likes getting one guide. When there's one guy on the screen, you gotta do it. You gotta get one guide. Thank you, Wasabi Cheese, for playing the part. I was literally looking into the chat for anything to go off of. One of my favorite parts about live streaming is the live aspect of it. I am not the biggest fan of scripting things, aka setting up dockets and running through all the clips. I like to have someone I can go into and neither of us know what's about to happen and just let it roll. That's my preferred way of doing this stuff. And sometimes it hits and sometimes it misses. But the cool part about tonight, had a little fun. I think it was a fun show. And I don't know what this is going to be. Everything changed on my birthday. And part of me doesn't want to accept the change. Part of me is fighting to think that it's all going to fall into place. But I know that's not the case. And we are looking forward towards what this will be. And I don't know what that is. But I do know that whatever it is, we're going to have some fun. Like we always do. If you guys want to like the stream, get up to 1,000, 1 million. If we get 1.1 million likes, I will do a barrel roll. Scorpio Tina says just get Sweet Tea here and we will be good. I would love to have Sweet Tea guest. She asked me on Fluff the other day about her and AMAC guesting. Sticky Fingers is whatever it is, I'm here for it. Sticky, I appreciate you. You've been down for a long time. And when I see your comments in the chat, I know I'm doing something right. Sticky Fingers coming through the cash cow. Big love, upgraded for Bam World. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. It's too easy, baby. It's too easy. But It really is. You guys make it feel like home. When I see my people out here laughing and supporting, it's good. Plunderphonics wants 1.1 million likes. Y'all, we can do it. We can make 1.1 million likes. We can get there. We can do it. Thank you again, everybody. Beavis, Sticky, I can go down the list. It's not loading right now, so I'm just literally going off of what I remember from the last 2 minutes. I don't even have time to refresh. We're going to send you over to the Mafia Milkers. They're going to play a little game with you. Ladies and gentlemen, go tell Mafia Milkers, put DD in the chat and see if they think we're talking about Lolcow Clown or Lolcow Babe. We're not. We're talking about Dirty Dogs. Dirty Dogs, go watch Lolcow Mafia Milkers. I'm going to go kick back, relax, and enjoy my show. Thank you again, everybody who made the tarot cards pop off, everybody who put wasabi cheese in his place, and everybody who just kicked it and stuck through on a low-frequency LolcowRewind pirate radio from the top, never stop. Let's go.